Good evening, Truth Serum Nation. Good evening, Truth Serum Nation. Let me repeat myself. I hope tonight finds everybody okay. It's been a crazy past 24 hours, as should be expected. Go get yourself a coffee, pop, drink, water. Come hang out with the Truth Serum, see what we can unpack here. All right? I'll wait for you. You're back already? First, I want to thank everybody that comes in, hangs out with me. I do marathons, I do it all. Hit the subscribe button, the notification button, like, whatever you can do. Help a guy out, all right? I want to try to get some people in here and we can figure out, we'll take a look at this. And at first, I wasn't going to do a video and just flabbergasted trying to process things. You know, you watch the news over and over again, and it gets overbearing, you know. So come on in, and let me put the mic down, put the needle on the record. So hey, Michael Candinas, we got somebody, in the net here. So I've been hearing a lot of things about the Secret Service went back and didn't provide. Well, I mean, when you look at this is like truly good versus evil. That Cheadle that controls the Secret Service or whatever like that, somebody over there, I think they got fired, said, oh, allegedly, Fox News, but they're pretty cool. Oh, next time they'll find somebody that won't miss or something like that. It's like, Thompson or somebody. And it's the same agencies. It's the same agencies that are supposed to protect Trump and give the allocations for it and the budget and the money. Now, how are you sending billions of dollars to Ukraine and they're saying there's not enough money in a budget to protect a former president? Yeah. Eddie Love. How? I mean, we have to process this stuff. How do you another 10 billion over here, another 10 billion? Get some Secret Service and put them over there. So something is wrong. You know what? We will probably never know what's really up. But if Trump didn't turn his head at that precise time, we would have been talking about he would have been assassinated. Oh. Ivan, Laura, Eddie, Life, Michael, everything's good here, my friends. This would have been a whole different video. Well, I probably wouldn't have even done a video for a week because I'd have been in shell shock. It blows my mind that how some kind of a allocation of Secret Service people, how does that come into play? He's in Pennsylvania. Isn't that where Biden's from? Hey, Elias Barnes. Hey, Francis. He's doing a speech, no less, in Pennsylvania. That's Biden country. But it shouldn't add or diminish that he needs premier protection. The guy was telling one of the police, there's somebody on the roof. There's somebody right there. Would the guy walk in, climb the roof, set up something? This is hey, David Monk. Yeah, he was 20 years old, the traditional outcast. They made fun of him. Boo-hoo, boo-hoo. You know, I'm into psychology and mental health and everything, but that doesn't mean, that just means mental health's one thing and then being evil's another. So we ain't gonna get evil is evil. That's all. Hey, Mr. Ruffino, Captain. Hey, the New York Jets. How's everybody doing? Yeah. So these same people on the other side that have been trying to imprison Donald Trump are the same peoples in power that are supposed to be handling his uh, the Secret Service, because it's not his Secret Service, it's Biden's Secret Service. It's Joe Biden's Secret Service now. They brung ex-Secret Service people and interviewed them on the news. And they said something, and they were being honest. They were being honest. I personally believe that it's way beyond. There's something. Danielle, my brother, you are older than me. Do you still? Back to the story, Joe. How you doing, Danny? We got Danny, Franny, Ivan, Michael Candinas, Team Candinas. I hope the Candinas team is doing good tonight. We got Love in here too. We got Mr. Eddie Love. We got Elias Barnes. You know how I do it, folks. I can't take the pressure. I got to get up here and do my thing. I got to do my gig. We got a real big show, I got a microphone for that. Ed Sullivan. You guys think this is easy? This is getting crazy. Everything is good, Danny. Everything is good. Well, what's on your mind, Danny? I need some help here. You know, you guys need to help me out. You guys need to help me out. I know I make it look easy, but I'm the 4-hour marathon man, the 2.5-hour marathon man, the 1.5. 1.5. I can't even speak right. Get yourself a coffee, mixed drinks. Just take it easy. Don't drive. But what a era we're living in. What a era of time. I don't know. I'm trying to get a bike. I'm trying to, I'm trying to find a bike. Yeah, 85. 85. They had a deal. They got a bus deal, not for Six Flags. They got it. This is off topic, but this is a talk show. I talks to my people. I talks to my. Grow up, Joe. You know, don't. Sometimes I just make myself sickening. They have a special for the bus. You pay $30 to go to the casino, and they give you 35 in free play from 9 to 3:30. You know, get out of the house, get cabin fever. So I did that. I bebopped around. I ain't got, I'm not, just to do something and check it out. So Thompson, one of these Democrat, a pedal bike, not a motorcycle, a pedal bike. Danny, a pedal bike. One of these numbnuts that's part of in some official position come out that was behind low budgeting the Secret Service. Oh, geez, how convenient. Low budget the Secret Service for Trump. Especially when he's in homeboy's home turf. Biden's from Pennsylvania. I don't understand. I really don't understand. No, Danny, they got those bikes, buddy, like Walmart bike, 2 tires, pedal bike. But I've looked at some used ones, but they're just rusted out and everything. Because I could ride that bike to Six Flags. It's about 2.5 miles. So get exercise, bring it there, go kill some time. So that's part of one of my things before summer gets too moving along fast. Yeah. I mean, that's more or less the only thing I really want to do, because when I go shopping, my friend comes and I shop and, get for food and stuff. Yeah. Yeah. He lives in Delaware. Yeah. Joe, Captain Rufino, I catch it at Target. The Target over there near Walmart, Joe. I was the only person they picked up. So they knew, because you call ahead,
So they knew they had one person to pick up. So they got off the thruway, which is close to Target, got off, and I went, all the people on the bus were probably like, yeah, we were one person, you hold us up. Get over it, you Q-tips. If you don't know what Q-tips are, they're senior citizens like this. The Q-tips, white. That's a Q-tip. You learn something new every day. I'm a Q-tip because I got white hair. So that was cool to get out and do that. You get it back in free play. So if you were going to gamble, you got 35. You got a free ride. Free ride. So this assassination attempt has got, I told a friend a little while back, I says, you know what? God forbid, but I think Trump's in danger with these psychos. All they've done is try to imprison the guy. And now, and since day one, and now it's like they care. Now they got to save some kind of face like they care. Even though one of them bums said, "Oh, next time," they said he should have saved money on shooting lessons. But I think the guy got fired. One of them cutie pie Democrats, high official. Yeah, I think it's the same one that lessened the security for the Secret Service for former presidents. Real cute, huh? If we only knew what really, really, really is going on. If Trump doesn't turn his head, he takes it in the temple. The split second he turned his head. Yeah. Now they're interviewing the people all around. And the guy said, he told the police, there's a guy up there on the roof. Now, high-powered rifles can shoot precisely from up to 300 yards. This was only 128 yards. So you could get a good shot. He had a temple shot. He had a temple shot if Trump doesn't turn his head. That was divine intervention. That was nothing but divine intervention that he turned his head. Otherwise, it would have been a different story. They don't want to protect him. Of course they don't want to protect him. They've been trying to put him in jail from day one. Now then Biden gets up there. Oh yeah, we get lost, Biden. Like Biden cares. Like Joe Biden cares. And all them thieves over there. Like they really care. They're sick that the guy, that they're sick about the way it happened. The Republican National Convention is in Milwaukee, Monday or Tuesday, and they are going to be jamming. You wait till Trump comes out on that stage at that convention, the ceiling's going to come off. And if he gets elected, and see, they're going to do an investigation to, one of their bull league investigations and investigate what happened and the lack of security. They're going to investigate that, but they're going to throw it around, play around with it, and then ain't nobody going to get exposed. But when Donald Trump gets in, when Donald Trump gets in office, he's coming for them. He's coming for them. Yeah, he's coming. That's for sure. Once he gets in there, he's going to drain the swamp again. That swamp is a lot dirtier than it was the first time he got in there. Guess what that scumbag tried to say? This Thompson, some bum. He said, well, it was allegedly. Get this. A convicted felon cannot receive secret. They're railroading him on charges. So they tried to pluck some statute out. They're trying to pluck some statute out in their bullshit defense. a felon, a convicted. He's the ex-president. He ain't just some congressman or whatever. Doesn't get the full effect of the Secret Service. See how diluted their minds are. You see the evil responses. Their remarks are just paramount to evil, devilish insanity. So they railroad Trump on all these charges, felonies and everything. So all unfounded bullcrap. So now they're trying to go back and dig in there and go, oh, well, by the way, we don't have to give the full amount of Secret Service protection. So a guy can wander off 130 yards away and climb onto a building and get 7 shots off. So that's their response. That's their justification. I'm not a Democrat or Republican I'm not a Democrat or Republican, but these Democrats are evil. And I knew, I had told a friend, Trump better be careful. These are demon devils over there, and they've been doing nothing but try to imprison him. And then they want to lax his security. Evil. Who knows what kind of background intelligence they had, and it was a perfect storm. You know, sometimes you connect. We're not going to see all the dots in order to connect the dots, but they know psychology. They know what that 20-year-old was saying on these pages. They profile this stuff. That intelligence and forensic psychology that they put out there, and they're promoting this kind of crazy thinking. And just in case, we just won't have all the security over there. Just in case, we just won't have all the security over there. What's up, sad boy Maz? Joel Gold, how you feeling, fellas? So we're just throwing that around, man. Crazy stuff. I'm not Democrat or Republican. A effing nitwit could see how the country was run during Trump and how the country was being run under Biden. A nitwit could see it. A nitwit. Now there's dissension all over the Democrat Party. They're in a twirly world, especially after the debate meltdown. They're in a twirly world there. Oh, thank you, David Monk. No, John Chen is I lost track of John C. Chen, but they brung in the first down jackets. Yeah. Thank you, Mr. Monk. You bought the book. Now I address you as Mr. Monk, not David. Keep me posted, Dave. I mean, Mr. Yeah. Doing great, boss. Hope everything's all right, sad boy, man. Let me go see what this phone was. Sorry about that. You know, I'm in for the duration. All right. Sorry about that. Oh, we'll leave it at Dave. So, yeah, the book is amazing. Anyone in the nation who has yet to get it. Thank you. I could put some sentences together now and again, Mr. Jets. That's why God is good. I've been spared many times, Mr. Jets. And Donald Trump, it was divine intervention that he turned his head. Not just right at the right time. Right at the right time. Yeah. Oh, the kid was bullied. The 20-year-old, he was bullied, but his father was an arms expert, and yeah. Rah, 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 rah. That was a vulnerable. Every Secret Service, FBI, former op that's been in held position in government, every single one of them, former Democrat Secret Service people, said it was the biggest blunder known to mankind. Biggest blunder known to mankind. Yeah. I believe it was intentional. Well, it's almost like when the higher up, what's his name, Thompson, or they said, oh, the guy wasted money on shooting lessons. Some bum said that, and then he got relieved of his duties or something because they had to. Biden's people. It was just like in Dallas. Wow. That's crazy. Roosevelt, 100 years ago, Roosevelt got shot in Milwaukee, where the convention is. He had notes for a speech, and his glasses case was steel. He had a steel glasses case, and he had thick notes in his pocket, and that's where he got shot. And he still did his speech. One of the Roosevelts, 100 years ago. Did you see the video who said we're screaming at the police that someone was on the roof? And they did nothing. Yes, the New York Jets. The guy with the reddish hair. Yeah, 3 people. 3 people. Something's not right. Something ain't right. And that roof is unimpeded, unobstructed. Now, folks, I'm not a weapons expert, but high-powered weapons could shoot a dime at 300 yards. 300 yards, a high-powered scoped weapon. Some say it was 120 yards. Some say it was 148. Even if it's 148, it's a cherry. It's a cherry with those high-powered, efficient weapons. It was a loose external area, and it was a loose internal area. The former security people said. Secret Service. Yeah. Because those agencies are run by Democrats. Duh. Geez, who would have ever thought of that? The same agencies that have been trying to put Trump in prison from day one. They're all in cahoots. They're all in bed. And now they got to get up there and stand in front of microphones and, oh, yeah, well, yeah. The same guys, part of their clique, that's been trying to put him in jail from day one. Now they're up there trying to look concerned and, well, this and that. It's bullshit. It's just bullshit. It's bullshit. Joe Biden gets up there. Yeah, we need to divide. I mean, we need to unite and everything. Biden and his people could give 2 shits. Biden and his people could give 2 shits. He's been trying to put the guy in jail from day one. All kinds of trumped up, no pun intended, but all kinds of trumped up charges. Those evil. Yeah, let's try to. Yeah, really, Joe Biden? Yeah, Joe Biden's up there. Like, you care, Joe Biden. Like you care. You've done nothing in your Democratic Party. And now they're all these agencies, they're getting up in front of the mic. Oh, well, yeah. More rhetoric, more gibberish, more bullshit from them.
if they win the next election, you know that's totally rigged. Biden's approval just dropped another 4% overnight. 4 to 9%. They're done. They're done. They knew they were done after the debate. They knew they were done after that debacle debate, and now this happens. What was there, sour grapes over there? I don't know. The military-industrial complex Eisenhower warned us about. Go ahead, Joel. Go. There you go. And then some of these high-ranking officials in the Democratic Party are talking shit. Flagrant fouls. Oh, the guy wasted money on shooting lessons. Oh, maybe the next time, maybe the sun was in his eyes. Or what are they talking about? There was an assassination attempt on the ex-president. Now, that could either lead to some kind of sensibility in America, that could try to lead to some kind of unity in America, but they threw the first punch. I don't want to be united with the Democrats. Unity? What unity? They're all psychopaths. When you're dealing with people that refuse to see facts and logic, their thinking is slanted. They're not logical thinkers. They're emotional thinkers because they don't like a party and they'll accept. They don't like Trump and they'll just accept a bum. So take logic off the table. Well, there's a checklist of all the good things that was going on when Trump was president. I'm not a Democrat or Republican. I repeat myself. All I know is I can last a whole month with food when Trump was president. With this bum, the food prices, everything, every critical part of being a country is effed. So how do these Democrat supporters, what are they supporting? What are they supporting? Retardation? And like I said before, they're in a lower demographic too. They're also in a lower economic demographic. So it's hard. The cost of living went up, inflation went up. So they're struggling. Their tongues will be hanging out, and they're still supporting that bum. Go right ahead. The trick is on them. We need to be united. United with what? Retards? We don't need to be united with them because Trump's going to win the election and get everything started, and they can jump on ship. They need to unite to the Republicans and logic thinking and get the country back on track. The Republicans don't need to unite with retards. Come on, folks. I might run for governor. I need some campaign donations. I was touted to run for office. My uncle, my great uncle, was in office years ago, and when I was in my 20s, you know what I was doing. But you know, he said you should run for office. You'll make governor someday. But don't turn the governor's mansion into a whorehouse, Jojo. How dare you? I'm a one-woman man. Because if I was in, what am I going to do, a campaign speech? Am I going to do a campaign speech? Because I'm going to tell you one thing. I don't care about donors, donations, this and that. If something don't look right for the county or the state or the community, I ain't voting for it. No, I ain't voting for it. You don't have to be smart, just some common sense. These politicians have been running this bullshit game of smoke and mirrors and rhetoric for so long that they expect the people just to continue to take it. Sheeple, or should I say sheeple, the same 10 million sheeple that voted for that bum. Oh, they put the same. Oh, yeah, I saw It was 3 times, wasn't it? Oh yeah, 2.5 times the Instacart. Yeah. Well, the pot roast, I can't even make it anymore. It was freaking $14. It's 32. What the heck? It's sauce, pasta, hamburger, rolls. People realize at the economy. I mean, you don't need somebody to tell you something when you go to the gas pump or you go to the grocery store or certain things. But they just defend these bums. The bums. I'm not. I don't want to unite. Now I'm a Christian. Yes, I'm a. Oh, thank you, sad boy Maz. Did the pasta and the sauce get you, or the bologna sandwich get you, sad boy Maz? Thank you, buddy. I'm just kidding. Thank you, sad boy Maz. But it's. I'm stuttering. I'm stuttering. There's no level of IQ or intelligence that you have a sense of reason and you can do math. Honey, we don't have enough money to go to here or there. It's just in people's households. It's personalized. It's people boots on the ground. Hey, you want to hear a good one? You want to hear a good one? Hold on. Hold on. I need a sip of coffee for this. Thank you, sad boy, Maz. Mm-hmm. Hold on, you beautiful people out there. Forgive me if I swore too, because I usually don't like swearing. If I swore, I don't. Forgive me, God. Let's not forget about God and Jesus on Sunday. Hold on. You ready? There is no inflation. I'm winning in 24. Forgive me, God. This bum thinks when he whispers something, somebody told him in 1800, somebody told this Joe Biden in 1800 that psychologically speaking, that if you whisper something, it's more believable psychologically, it's more believable. There is no inflation. What a bum. I'm running and I'm winning. How about this? Go. You're a bum. I almost slipped. What kind of insanity are we looking? Oh my gosh. Oh, Lord have mercy. Thank God Donald Trump turned his head at the last minute. 3 people told either the sheriff or the state troopers on the ground 30 feet away, hey, there's a guy on the building over there in camouflage. There's a guy on the building right there. And then, wow. His creepy ass whispers all the time. What is that? Sad boy Maz. What did some advisor tell him in 1969 that, you know what? We've been studying this, that you know, we know you're a lying freak, but if you whisper it, maybe some people might start believing your lies. There is no inflation. There is no border crisis. Our foreign diplomats love us. There aren't any illegal immigrants. Most likely, you know what best. I'm crazy, so I can recognize crazy, all right? I qualify. And I have to give myself my old professional therapy card. I got to give myself therapy. Stop it. Shut up, I said. So there you have it, folks. You beautiful people out there. Beautiful summer. We got to go through all this crazy stuff. But Like I always say, you guys got your lives. Just rock and roll. It's a shell shock time. You know, some people don't care, some people do, but uh, that was a temple shot. That was a temple shot. He turned, and God bless the poor guy that lost his life. There's a GoMe fund. They're raising money for that poor guy. They showed the background of him. Such a good-hearted guy. And then two others are in critical condition, but they're unstable. They're getting better now. The other victims, there are other victims, and the one poor guy, I think he was a firefighter. He lost his life. Oh, geez. They don't have enough Secret Service there? Geez, how convenient. How convenient, my friends. Yes, Sad Boy Mez, you're exactly right. He only screwing up the, our domestic country, but also abroad. Everything that could be effed up, he effed it up. Just anything. All he had to do is nothing and leave all of Trump's things in place. All he had to do was nothing. Then he throws these statistics around, and if they're fact checked, gibberish. His party puts him up there. They don't even care if he looks like an idiot. And he reads off the prompter all this gibberish. Just didn't have to touch nothing. Didn't have to talk to. Just sleep in the basement like you did before the election. Just stay in your basement, bro, and hide. Changed everything around. All the other countries, all the world powers, what do you think they're thinking? They don't want to deal with Trump. They'd rather have this bum in there so they could get away with everything they've been getting away with for the last 4 years. They're sick that Trump survived. They're sick about it. What do you think, all them guys? They're sick about it. Crazy stuff. What are you on Facebook, Joel Gold? So, yeah, I don't know. It's a mess. Never thought that a bum could take a country so fast as this guy. There's the Bonzo. They're acting like they're concerned and geez, Trump got, but they don't care. The Democrats, they got to get up there and do a reply. They're the same guys that have been gunning for the guy since he got in office. And now the FBI, the CIA, Secret Service, and all of them other agencies, they've been trying to F him from the start. Wow. What, now they're going to be concerned? The same guys that have been trying to put him in jail. You think they care about him almost getting killed? They care about him almost getting killed. If you're trying to imprison somebody, you don't care if they get killed or not. Falsely imprisoned from day one. People in America don't hear it from Europeans, but we know the truth. Sad Boy Mez, you stay abreast on it. You stay abreast. This is a shit show in America ever since this O'Biden got in. O'Biden. You think Obama cares about this assassination attempt? You think Hillary Clinton cares? You think all them bums in the DOJ and the FBI, all them that been gunning for Trump from day one? Because they've been controlling this government
in this country for so long, and then when Trump come in to clean the swamp and step on all their toes, and look what they did, and he's still fighting. This might be the only guy on planet Earth that would go through all this. Very wealthy. He doesn't have to do this. He could be home down there in the sun playing golf. He doesn't have to do this. He truly loves our country. Check out Biden's track record from the 70s and what he got accomplished. Biden fans. This is easy stuff. This is easy. Easy. But the Democrats are just emotional people that can't, for whatever reasons, retardation or ignorance or stupidity or all of the above, just don't want to accept real things. There are nitwits walking around in society, forgive me, God, that just don't want to accept it. But it's hard economic times. They should suffer the economic times. I don't like suffering it, but a lot of them, well, I'm in a low demographic economic range anyways, but they're going to feel the heat. Support the person that's effing you up. That's how stupid these people are. We want Biden. He's putting you under. He's putting them under. Yeah. Thank you, Francis. God bless you and stay great. Thank you for coming in. Yeah. So, I don't know. I wrote a paper on the dumbing down of America in 1981, the dumbing down of America. I didn't think it would get this done. They went to a whole new level because they used trickery. They had the media on their side. They have print on their side, and they can psychologically hypnotize you that you will choose to ignore logic because they got you so brainwashed through even sports channels. Even sports channels are in on it. The commercials are in on it. Look at TV for a half an hour and look how retarded it is. Seriously dumb and dumb. Yeah. Easier to control. Yeah. Distract everybody, mush their brains up, blah, everything. And then, no. The Democrats. If Trump was a Democrat, I'd still like Trump. And if Biden was a Republican, I'd hate Biden. I just want a person that can handle their business. I'm 61 years old. I've been seeing this whole string of nitwits they've been putting in for president for 45 years, for 50 years. This whole freaking Marxist, socialistic regimes that come in, all foreign influence, elitists, and globalists. Steady. And who's been around since then? Joe Biden from the 70s, rubbing elbows with all this. Joe Biden has never had a paycheck from any other source than the government from the start. Neither is that bum kid he's got either. I don't know. Yeah, Joel Gold. So, yeah, they're talking about these smart-ass remarks that these Democrat officials are making. They try to assassinate them. These people they're making smart-ass remarks. They've been given so much rope that anything goes, and they'll still make statements like that. What's left? Rig the next election? There's his approval. A poll come out favoring Trump 70-30. 70-30.
They don't care about him getting assassinated. They don't care about rigging another election either. I mean, if you want to just look at things, what's rigging an election? They don't care about the guy almost getting whacked. They don't care about it. The Teflon Don, Donald Trump. The Teflon Don. You like gangsters? The Teflon Don. The Teflon Donald Trump. Crazy. Yeah, I don't put it. I don't put it past them, Elias. They're cracking jokes about the assassination. What's trying to rig another election? That's a layup. That's a layup. True evil. This is God's country, and they'll all rot in hell. They will, just like Trump said after when they carried him out, God bless America. Mm-hmm. Those democrats will be where the demons are, in hell. In hell. In hell. Yeah, they will, Elias. Sad boy, Maz, you know it. I've seen a lot of, Obama and all that bull crap, and he fooled the blacks. He fooled the blacks because I have black friends and everything like that, and all his policies were against that. But people were emotional. They didn't look at facts. People were emotional, and then after a while they realized, wait a minute, hold on here, something ain't right. Something ain't right. Straight up bum. Yeah. So Clinton and Obama are trying to raise money. Well, they're not going to raise the money. They had $90 million in donors, and the donors for the Democratic Committee, for the conventions and all that. The donors said, no, hold it. We want to see Biden in person. Well, you don't need to see him in person. He's freaking toast. But they said, let's put a little. I don't know if they approved to donate that again, because they're changing every 10 minutes. But it was 80 or 90. It was 80 or 90 million for the Democratic National Convention, the campaign, and all that. You know why they said? How are you going to spend money on advertising for Joe Biden? What are you going to make Joe Biden commercials? The guy's toast. Because a lot of that is advertising money. What are you going to do? Run commercials around the loop trying to promote Joe Biden? So these donors are like, well, hold on here a minute. This ain't going to, I don't think this is going to look too good. Maybe just keep this 90 million over here. We'll wait for the next guy to come down the pipe. I'm running and I'm winning in 24. Nah, we're not going to give you that 90 million. Leave it alone. Leave it alone. Nah. Mm-mm. They're going to spend it on commercials and ads. What are they going to put in their ads? How great the country's been going ever since Biden was elected? Right now, it's damage control. All it is they're running around in a tizzy. The president is toast. There's a lot of unanswered questions about this assassination attempt. They're in just damage control mode. So these wealthy billionaires that usually support these bums, they're like, not this time. No, we're going to hold them. What are you going to put in the damn? What are you going to put in there? Some of these Democrats are realizing enough's enough. Enough's enough of this bullshit. Well, they're overdoing it because they know they're dumbing down, but some people do snap out of it. And now Republicans are embedded. There's no Republicans that at this point in time before the election, the only thing that the Republican base can do is grow, because no Republicans are leaving and descending from the Republican side. So that's concrete. They're embedded. But the Democratic side, the Democrats on that side, of course, are more likely to transfer over to Republican, which is happening, no doubt. So the Republicans gonna stay even or gain, which they're doing, and the Democrats are going to be coming over and voting the other way because they've had enough of this gibberish. They've had enough. So, in other words, it is nearly impossible for them to win the election, just like it was impossible at 1 o'clock in the morning 4 years ago, when it was impossible for them to win the election 4 years ago. But they can't pull that stunt this year. They can't pull that stunt. By the time the election comes, it might be 75-25 in favor. All you'll have left over supporting the Democrats are wealthy Democrats. That's all you're going to have left voted for Biden are wealthy Democrats. That's it. They're hemorrhaging. So there ain't going to be none left. There'll be a carcass. You know how you see a carcass in the road? That's when you look over at them, they'll be laid out like they'll just be carcasses. You know, the gig is up. The gig is up. So I want to come in and say hello to you, Joel Gold, Elias Barnes. Thank you, Sad Boy Maz. Thank you, Jojo Rufino. Love you guys all. Thank you, Francis. The Bonzo. David Monk, thank you, folks, for hanging out with me. Said by Boy Mass, thank you for the sawbuck. The New York Jets, my man. I appreciate you guys. Team Michael Condinas and the Condinas family, God bless you all. And yeah, I want to just do something. I couldn't take the pressure. They're showing everything on TV. I had to, Danny, thank you, Danny. Danny, I appreciate your support. You know, I see, I check what's going on. I appreciate your support, Danny. Thank you. Ivan Lohr, what's going on, Sir Ivan? Elias Barnes. Eddie Love. Eddie Love made a comment and redacted it and didn't hear from him. Might have been an insult. Eddie Love, you're supposed to be spreading love, not insults. All right. It could have been an innocent comment. He ain't watching anymore anyways. All right. I hope I didn't miss it. FW Fred. They barred Steve from the casino. FW Fred. Stay away from that Batavia Downs casino. That cesspool, FW Fred. Take the bus. It's $35 from Rochester. Take the bus to Seneca, Niagara. I'm going to need to borrow 50, Fred. Next Sunday, I'll see you on the bus. Take the bus, Fred. Come out to... you're not hogging the comments. I need comments, Sad Boy Maz. Shut your mouth. I need help here, Sad Boy Maz. Joel Gold, Elias Barnes. What do you mean? I live off of these comments. I appreciate your class. You know, I appreciate your class, the classy guy to think like that. But no, hey, you come in here, I'm crazy. You know, I got to do it. I got Sunday, of all days, I got to do a Sunday thing and touch base with you. I do enough videos as it is already. You know, well, yeah, Sad Boy Maz, that's a little out of, I appreciate the goodwill, but, you know, I got ripped off by two 80-year-old couple, Bonnie and Clyde. But, hey, that's life. Is it all right if I go get a new coffee? Because I'm going to continue on here. I'm not going to shut down. As long as you guys, you know, Biggie Small. Biggie Small. Go get a coffee. Go get a coffee. I'm going to be around till midnight. I'm going to be around for quite a spell. in there. Woo! Thank you, folks. Thank you. Getting my coffee ready. We got 4 more hours to go. My home. Hang out, folks. I appreciate it. Hang out. All right. Thank you, folks. I know that ain't right to leave the damn thing. I know, I know that. No, big small. What's going on? We broke the record, man. I must be crazy. 4-hour live stream. I'm a lonely mofo. You guys must realize, you know what? This true Surma, he must be lonely. He does all these videos and everything. You get old, you get lonely, and what can you do? I need company. Yeah, I got a coffee maker. Yeah, well, the coffee got cold, so I had to warm it up. You could hear the microwave. Good at picking up on clues, huh? I hear you. So, yeah. I took my other coffee maker, forgive me, my other coffee maker, it was old, so it shit the bed. And I was down in the community room downstairs. This is an old senior building, I was down in the community room. I better whisper this. And they had a coffee maker in there. Nobody goes in the community room anymore. It's just, so I took the coffee maker. Forgive me, God, but nobody uses it, All of the lonely people, where do they all belong? Look at all those lonely people. Bim, 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 bim. Yeah, that was a godsend gift. Woo! If I become wealthy somewhere down the road, I'll put a new one in there, or I'll just bring the old one back and buy a new one for myself. Thou shalt not steal. What's going on, Big Small? You gonna get your coffee? Big Small, where are you from? I got a little brain injury. You might be. I forget where some of my people are from. Did you ever run into the ice cream to the Iceman back in the day? No. There was some. Well, hey Jojo, you got friends in Long Island. I hope I got friends in Long Island. I have family that I'm not in touch with. My brother, happy birthday, Jimmy. I know it was yesterday or 2 days, but my brother was born in Long Island. I was born in Brooklyn. It's getting hot in here. Long Island. Was it Freeport? Freeport? Man, I got brain damage. Big Small. What is it? Freeport, Long Island? What is it? Freeport? You get a little long in the tooth. I have a brain injury. Oh, yeah, Freeport. Okay. Yeah. It sounded right, but sometimes I second guess myself. Who's the new Iceman, said Boy Maz. My godfather had more smashes than him. Not that anybody's counting, but
They exaggerated a lot of those numbers too. You know, they exaggerated a lot of that. Who knows? So much speculation, and then you only get what the government tells you, and that's compromised. And then there's the 302s, and those are all compromised. And then it's and then you got rats with channels. So that's what it is. Life is a cold place, but we can make it a little better, okay? 1 minute at a time, one coffee at a time. You're from New York? Lighten up, sad boy Maz. Life is a cold place. It can be, but you got to change your perspective a little bit. You can still laugh. You can still have fun. Yeah, money comes in handy and everything, but I'm going to have a good day no matter what. Yeah, there's financial pressures. And if you got families and spouses and children and all that, yeah, boy, especially with inflation the way it is now, yeah, at least if I go hungry, I go hungry, it's only me. It's only me. I've been down harder than that. But I don't go hungry. No. Bologna sandwiches, but I don't go hungry. It's all good. God is good every day. Every day we wake up, it's a good day. You got to make, somebody's lucky or this. You got to make your luck. You got to posture yourself, position yourself, and make your luck. Yeah, there's some things that could haphazardly, I caught a break here, but you gotta make, I was on top. Yeah, I went to college. I studied. Dean's. Yeah, I didn't get lucky. I studied and worked and I made my luck. And then I went sideways with them wise guys a little bit. I thought that was easy money. Yeah. Joke was on me. People with high IQs, it doesn't mean anybody with a high IQ is rich. There's people that are just regular thinking that make it, so you make your way. The gangsters was an illusion, and I give more respect to a guy that's taking a bus to work 60 hours, 20 hours overtime a week and supporting his channel. That's a gangster. Getting up at 5 o'clock in the morning, taking a bus, commuting, coming back so his children can have food and they can have a roof. That's gangster. That's being a man. Time to preach, folks. We might get distracted and confused and everything, but you can start from scratch. It doesn't matter where you are now. It's where you're going. That's all. So it doesn't matter. You could sit back. Poor me. Oh, dear. Oh, what? The devil's laughing. I got this little bitch over here. Look, you can't take the pressure. Oh, yeah. Well, worried and stressed. No. No. Don't fear. There's legitimate things you should fear. We'll look both ways when you cross the street, but don't get twisted and depressed and discouraged because Satan's laughing. By the time you're sitting around in fear and stress,
You could have come up with a solution or a game plan, or you come up with a game plan instead of, oh God, this or that. Whoa, 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 whoa. You're not on your game. So it's tough. It's easier said than done, especially if you're in relationships and you're married and you got and you got children, and then your in-laws are giving you trouble. uh, 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 yeah, I mean, I already am living proof that there is divine intervention. You're going to read whoever ordered my book, it'll show you divine intervention many times during the book, during the read. Many times a divine intervention. I shouldn't have been here. I shouldn't be sitting here 9 times. So I can trust in that. Well, you're having a low spell, Joe. At the moment of truth, my life has been saved over a handful of times. When it counted, my life was saved. None of this other stuff. Yeah, money comes in handy, and now that's fine. I'd like to have a car, a mansion, and everything like that. But let me live. You know, I'm happy to be alive. I I would have. I'd rather be alive with not much than dying with 100,000 at 25. I'd rather be alive now because there's still all the possibilities are still open, and divine intervention is coming many times. So next time you guys might see me on network TV going, "That's the truth serum. He got a gig." I'm too good for network TV though. I can't be bought and sold. Well, maybe I could for 200,000 a year. So, I might have to be a good businessman. Yeah, yeah. I was studied in a lot of different things. Joel Gold, exactly 9. The number is 9. You hit it. You hit the nail right on the head. 9. It might be a little more because there was a couple other plots that might have been stirring up. I pissed my godfather off a lot of different times, but I think he saved me more than those 2 times, because later on in years, you know, he just says, "You just don't know. You don't know, but time to exit stage left." So, yeah. What else we got going on here? We just made an hour and 8 minutes. We've been having some hot weather, real hot weather. It's 7:49 on the FM dial. It's currently 78 degrees, partly sunny. Barometric pressure 29.08 and rising. Winds north northwest 15 to 20 miles an hour. Stay tuned. We got the mellow side of midnight coming up with all your oldies and goodies. Hang in there with the truth serum, because I'm going to take you all the way home. Come on, Danny, how's it going? I'm here sleeping. Is doing a briefing to the country tonight from over. Is he? He's doing a briefing to the country. What a shit show, Danny. Oh gosh. There's no inflation. I'm winning in 2024. The shit show. Step right up, try your luck, spend a buck, get in on the game, and have no shame. The shit show is starting. Coming to an Oval Office near you. When you think you've seen it all, there's always something that supersedes it. Thank you, Danny. Danny, where are you from? Did I already ask you that? You guys got to excuse me. I do have a brain injury. I try to play it off, and act smart sometimes, but I do have a brain injury. And I feel,
Well, maybe you told me where you were from, Danny. Is Danny still here? Mm. Well, Danny, please report to the guest services. Danny, please report to the guest services. We'd like to get a location on you, state, country, name, rank, serial number. Danny, are you listening? Tommy, are you listening? I think Danny's watching the shit show over there. You're watching Biden's shit over. Big Small. We're gonna have some problems, Big Small. I got a brain injury too. I'm calibrating. What? Why is that? The Calabrese. What? Calabrese. I think there's the inner guts of Italians that don't like thickheads. Yeah. Italians insult Italians more than any other any other nationality. I don't know. We shouldn't be insulted. Gotta let my junk fingers cool off. Wow. I think Danny left. I want to know where Danny is. You know, people tell me where they're from and I forget. You know, it's too nuts. When I had a car, I always park my car in the same spot so I don't forget where it is. Then I forget where it is. But I can get restored again. My mind can get restored again. Anything's possible. Divine inspiration. So, boy, it's hot in here. I can't, excuse me, too much coffee. You shows come, my friends. You shows come, my friends. Chat, mooch. I can't turn the air conditioner on because it hums and it might screw up, So we could all get to the top of the mountain, Big Small. Freeport, Long Island. There's a lot of money out there, Big Small. There's a lot of cake out there. At least there used to be. They turned half the neighborhoods into a freaking, well, whatever. We ain't going to get into all that. But, oh well. All I know, these punks that go walk down these streets and want to cause disruption and play music and disrupt walking down a block. Back in the day, you wouldn't have made the block. Whoever they are. Even if it's an Italian disrespecting an Italian neighborhood, you ain't making the block. You ain't making it with all that bull crap. All that bull crap. There's women and children and respectable people, and these young bums think they could go through there because there ain't too many people left around to defend some of them areas. But New Jersey, all right. I want to check out the Meadowlands and the Meadowland Pace. You know the Meadowlands harness racing, Danny? Well, I don't know if you're familiar with the harness racing, but yeah. Oh, all right. That's cool. I would have forgot. But yeah, they have the biggest the Meadowlands Pace for the harness horses, not thoroughbreds. So yeah, it's a nice time, the Meadowlands. I'm sure you probably heard of it before. So Route 417.
Route 4. Danny, what's that route? 417? I don't know. Exit 417? I'm sorry, bro. I'm freaking asking you all this crazy shit. In Long Island, I ran my blocks. Yeah. A lot of architecture and a long time ago, uh I was down there. This crew up here, well, there's connections all over the place. But my cousin was down in Long Island, and I had to run the bread and milk. And one of the guys said, "Oh, come up there. Your cousin wants to see you." And man, it was a fortress, and oh, beautiful. Yeah, it was. You got the Persicos down here. Whoa, those poor Persicos, man. That Colombo family, how that Colombo family seen it all. Who that Colombo family seen it all, boy. Well, Mike Francis was in there, the accountant. I don't know about an underboss or a boss or a captain, but uh, you know, where the money was, there goes your boy right there. He came on YouTube talking all that shit. Former boss, former boss. Well, not everybody's dead and in jail, brother. Not everybody. God bless Mike. God bless. Yeah, I knew some of the younger kids. I wasn't impressed. Mm-mm. And I'm not saying it like when I was 20 something and the 60-year-olds thought, no, it's totally like generationally speaking, you just that people think you have a generational bias, you know. No, it's just the way it is. It's just the way it is. There's no, it's just, and they're trying to perpetuate the mob. Is the mob still alive? If the mob is still alive, it's just bookmaking. People that want to gamble, and if you make a score, you don't have to take your ID out and sign a tax form. So there's big gamblers that I know. I know guys, but is it a crime? It might be a crime. Is this guy organized? Yeah, but he's not under the auspice of any family. Whatever he makes, he keeps. They might have some high tech fraud like title frauds and tech, stuff like that. The Route 3 East Rutherford. Oh, all right. Oh yeah. Yep. Holy cow, Danny. That New Jersey Turnpike, there's a toll booth every freaking half a mile. They ain't paid for that yet, Danny. Well, this was a while back, but they ain't paid for that turnpike yet. Yeah, the strip clubs used to be mobbed up. Man, that turnpike should be. Oh, the speech is 8 p.m. tonight? Wow. There is no inflation. I'm running in 24. My freaking head might explode if I look at that guy again. I can't take the pressure, you guys. I appreciate I got a lot of New Yorkers in here, or New York. I got the Northeast guys in here. Nothing against anybody else in here, but we can relate to some things probably, you know. So whew, boy,
see me sweating. Looks like I'm in an interrogation. Where were you on July 7th, 1972? I was in 7th grade. Nah, I was in 5th grade, I think. Trump is 15 minutes right now. He's staying in his at Bedminster Abbey. Is that what it is? Bedminster Abbey. Then he's shuffling right off to Milwaukee, Danny, for the convention, the RNC. That poor Trump, he's done nothing but try to help the country. They've been busting his chops all the way. I mean, enough is enough. If it wasn't by the grace of God that he didn't turn his head, he would have caught one in the temple. What would the country be like then? Wow. Oh, thank you, sad boy Maz. Thank you. I hope you can afford it, bro. Streamlabs give 100%. YouTube takes all your money. That's why the Cash App is better. I realize 96% of the Cash App. But I can't. I'm not technical stuff. Years ago I was sharp. I'm older, got a brain injury, and then it's just too much to tackle. I'm lucky I got good lighting in here right now. So thank you. Thank you. God bless everybody in their family, and whatever your endeavors are, be the great ones. You can get in there. Get in there. That's all. I don't want to do a mob channel like I did, but I had to. I owed to try to offer some inspiration because I've been spared so many times, and especially 10 years ago, when I was on life support for all that time, I'm supposed to be brain dead. So I had to try to provide some goodwill because we all get knocked down, but it's how you counterpunch. We're going to take punches. We're going to take punches to the end of time. Dust yourself up and go on the offensive without any fear. Fear just ruins everything. So there's still time. You guys are young. I believe most of you guys are young. I'm 61. So getting long in the tooth. The ones I got left. So sweating like a mofo. Thank you, sad boy Maz. So so Biden's doing that speech. Trump's in Milwaukee. And let's see, August, September, October, November. Yeah, they take 40%. The Cash App only takes 4%. So that's 60 here, 63 here. Joe, gets worse. Stop it, Mr. Gold. But see, I'm on borrowed time anyway, so I enjoy whether I'm in a cave or a mansion. I enjoy because life is precious. Life is precious. We're all gonna have to end someday, but it's what's in the bookends. We gotta enjoy. I wasted a lot of time too. But I like this hobby. It keeps me busy. I get to hang out with cool people, express some of my thoughts and everything, and interact because other times, I don't have people I talk to every day. Most of my closest friends all passed away. You get older, that's just life. So I make new friends here. So that's what it's all about. Well, I appreciate everybody. Sad boy, Maz, man, I appreciate it to the max. And I hope you're successful in whatever you're taking on. And and good life and everything. Streamlabs is just a link everyone can donate to. Look into it, Joel. It will help. Streamlabs, it's called. All right. After happy, not yeah. We could keep looking at the past, but we won't be able to focus on the future. We can learn from the past, but stay focused. You have to be happy, not yeah. If I thought about most of the past, I'd be in a straitjacket in the nut house. You got to move forward, grasshopper. You got to move forward. So I appreciate everybody that came in here. Um, Tomorrow or the next day, we'll jump back in. Hit the notification bell because I know I'm goofy and I just come on here at all these weird times. But hit the notification bell if you can. Hit the like button. I know you guys already do. I know. Thank you, Sad Boy Maz. God bless you and everything. And I hope you're successful in everything you do. Blessings to everybody that can rise up in this, that watches this show. And everybody rise up. Don't fear. Be confident and everything. So there you have it. Albert, I gotta run through here because I won't sleep if I don't say goodbye to everybody. Joel Gold, thank you. Sad Boy Maz, once again, thank you. Danny, thank you, Danny. Danny, I like it when you come in here. Danny, why don't you? I like Danny. You guys got flavor. Big Small, you guys got flavor. Joel Gold, Mr. Candinas and the Candinas team. Francis, the Captain Joe Rufino. Thank you, FW Fred. I know you ain't watching FW Fred. I need 50. What else? The Bonzo. David Monk is in here. Sad Boy Maz, the New York Jets. Thank you. I appreciate all that. The New York Jets 15, Sad Boy Maz, David Monk, all the good people in the world. Blessings to everybody that helps me out. Ivan Lore. What are you, a one-hit wonder? You come in and you bob and weave and that's it? Elias Barnes. Thank you. All right, folks. Enjoy the rest of your evening. And thank you, Elias Barnes, for giving me confidence. Thank you, folks. Thank you, Joe Go. Thank you for giving me confidence. And if you have a spouse, tell them you love them. If you love them, they might know you love them, but they'd still like to hear the words. Okay. Yeah. Thank you, Sad Boy Maz. We're gonna manipulate the matrix, and I'm gonna fly everybody into a big banquet hall, and we're gonna rock and roll. I'll be the master of ceremonies. Good evening, everybody. Of course, you realize I got 1 million subscribers now. I'm riding in a Mercedes Benz, and now we're gonna all have some fun. You can eat filet mignon, roast beef, anything you want. Talk it into reality. If anybody can do it, you guys can do it. So enjoy the rest of your evening. Stay safe. If you party, don't drive. Party, boom, 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 rock and roll a little. And the New Yorkers and everybody that come in here, thank you, Danny and you guys, Big Small and everybody else, Joel Gold. I really do appreciate the support, and hit the notification bell because I'm nuts and I come on here all the time. Well, you guys must just think, well, the Truth Serum does a video every day. All right. Be the kings and queens of your world. Don't give up. Put that spiritual armor on because the world is a vampire. It wants that blood. You're going to have to fight back. Put some spiritual armor on. Get your mind, soul, body, and spirit together, and you'll accomplish anything. The world is yours. So we are from divine DNA. We just have to catch up to it. All right? We just have to catch up to it. That's what Joe Biden would do. Thank you, folks. Probably be back on tomorrow. I'm going to save it for the evening so people, I could catch the time zones or something like that. All right, folks. Enjoy everything.
blessings to you. Thank you for the donations. Man, I really appreciate it. So stay tuned. We'll just have open forums, open discussions. There's another story, another crazy little story about those wise guys and everything. So we'll integrate it all in there, put it all together, wrap it up, put a bow tie on it, and we'll rock and roll. All right, folks. Let God and the universe bless you, and have a good evening. Thank you.